Don't you worry about your grandma, Mike.
But she's all I got.
I know, sweetheart, but she's in good hands. You know that.
I guess.
There we go.
Dr. Rick!
Hi, how you doing?
Where you been? I came looking for you because my granny got hurt.
Oh.
I told her you'd take care of her.
Well, gee, I'm sorry I wasn't here when she came in. Where is she now?
Well, the lady doctor has her in there.
Huh?
She's giving Gran a shot. She won't like that, Dr. Rick.
Oh, she didn't mind the shot one little bit.
Hi, how are you?
Didn't it hurt? Just a little?
Boy, you make such a big fuss over a little thing. Thanks. You're welcome. Come on, Mike.
Mrs. Phelan, excuse me. Rose Kelly would like very much if Mike could go with her to the hospital. There was an accident last night in Hutch.
Oh, there was an accident? Nothing bad happened to him,
No,
did it?
he's fine. I'll explain that later. But Rose would like it if he could go along to the hospital. Would that be all right?
Please? Please?
Well, I suppose that she's going to take you.
And she'll see that he gets home safely.
It's okay with me, I guess.
Good, I get to see Hutch.
Behave yourself. Understand?
Oh, he always does.
Uh-huh.
You stay off that leg for the rest of today if you can.
Bye, Granny.
Bye.
What happened to Hutch?
What happened to Hutch? Well,
He's all right.
oh, yes, no,
all right.
he's fine, just fine. In fact, I think that the best tonic Hutch could have would be in the shape and form of this little creature right here.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, could you do me a favor? Why don't you look out for Rose, because she's going to be coming in any minute to pick you up, and the lady doctor and I have some very important business to go over, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Here's the file and your mess.
Oh, those I can do without, thank you.
Yeah? So?
Is everything okay here?
Oh, yeah. Quiet, in fact. The big news is I'm having lunch with Alan.
Good. Let's hope he can tell you something.
Mm-hmm. I sure hope he can, because I've asked everybody else that's come in here this morning, and nobody knows nothing.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
You don't miss anything, do you? Well, we'd like to know about that real neat yacht that used to be out in the harbor.
Oh, that big fancy one?
Uh-huh.
It's gone.
Yes, well, we know that. But where did it go? That's what we'd like to find out. And did anybody here in town work on it while she was docked here?
Why do you want to know?
Because we'd like to find out if anybody saw Laura get on board.
Did you ask the harbor master?
Harbor master.
Yeah, the harbor master. He knows everything that goes on around the docks. That's his job.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
And if he doesn't know, someone else on the dock will. There was a big commotion the day that yacht left. Some guy nearly got drowned. Here's Rose.
Hi. Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Can he go?
Oh, yes, he has doctor's
Oh,
approval
good.
and grandmother's approval, and he's all set.
Great. Let's go. I want to see Hutch.
Yeah, me too. Let's do it. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Oh, hey, don't worry. As soon as I get back from the hospital, I'll find out anything you want to know.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. I think he's got better connections than the World Security Bureau.
I hope so.
What's going on here? What are you having?
Slick.
Having a health epidemic? What? No one's here.
Slick, it just happens to be a very quiet time period, that's all.
Cheer up, Doc. There could be an accident. I'm only kidding. Kidding you, Doctor. Kidding you. So, folks, what do we hear from the twosome? Any news in Washington, D.C.?
Well, there, all we found out is that we know more than they do, or as much anyway.
That doesn't surprise me, not one little bit. That doesn't surprise me at all. I'll tell you the truth. You know, when it comes to big shots in this world, they know less about anything than anybody. And you know why? They're not in touch with the folks. They don't know the people. You know what I'm saying?
I get your drift.
Yeah.
Slick, little Mike was just in, and he told us that we should have checked with the harbor master about the Cassadine Yacht.
You mean the little...
Yeah.
The harbor master?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, that's what I was thinking. On the way over here, you're not going to believe this, Doc. On the way over here, I said to myself, Slicker, what we should do is check with the harbor master.
Is that so?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So what else did you get from Small Potatoes?
Small Potatoes also said that there was an accident or something that day, that someone almost drowned. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, drowned. I heard a little something about a guy drowned. And I was saying that what I gotta do is find out who drowned and talk to that fella, because he may know something if he's still alive, you know what I'm saying?
You get maybe a suspicion we're wasting a little time with old Slicker here.
Well, let me tell you something. Between the harbor master and the guy that drowned, there's a lot of work to be done, so I might as well get on it while the time is good, okay? And I'll keep in touch.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. One more thing. What else do I have to do in my lunch hour but find out information to help us? Am I right?
Right.
Is this cute? Is that a cute face? See you guys later.
So long, Slicker.
Okay.
Bye, Slicker.
Bye, sweetheart.
Lunch? Good heavens, I'm supposed to be having lunch with Alan.
Oh, yes, and the Slicker says you gotta do things while you can, right?
So long.
Lesley, I hope that it's not a waste of time like so many other things.
It won't be. Because we know one thing for sure. He's going to tell us more than his father did. That's right. Sure. Good luck. Congratulations on your new admirer. Great.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry if I'm late.
No, I was early. It's okay. This is a lovely spot. I don't know how I missed it.
Well, I thought surely everybody in town had eaten here by now.
So, what can I do for you?
Oh, you can give me some information. I'm still trying to find something that will lead me to Laura, and all I find are dead ends.
You still have no idea where she is?
Not a clue, Alan.
But you just went to Washington to find out. Didn't anybody give you any information?
Well, so little. And what I did find out, I can't discuss. I mean, I have been told not to discuss it. I can tell you this. I'm sure that it's all right for me to tell you this much. Laura has gotten mixed up in some kind of, heaven help us, international intrigue that is unbelievably dangerous for her. And your cousin's mixed up in it, too.
Alexandria?
Yeah. She and Tony, Cassadine, and a man named Robert Scorpio, and whatever it is, it all sort of starts with that sculpture diamond thing that your father has.
Are you serious?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely, 100%. And Laura only got involved in it because she was working at ELQ. Well, and because of Luke. And now everybody's disappeared.
Wait a second. Let's assume that everything that you say is true, and I gather that you're not really positive about anything yet.
Well...
What do you want from me?
Oh, information. What has Alexandria been up to? What does the Ice Princess have to do with it? What the heck is that formula? What was the reason that Alex got back with Tony? How did that happen? And if they have gone off together on his yacht, where would they be now?
I've got to tell you, I don't know anything at all about this, Lesley.
But if it has to do with the Quartermain...
It has to do with Alexandria, and that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the Quartermain family.
She's part of it. She's part of ELQ.
She worked at ELQ as a financial consultant to my father, and that's it. And I don't know anything at all about that end of the business.
But she's been living in your house, Alan.
That's certainly true, but we're certainly not close.
But you must have some sort of vague idea of what's going on with her or where she is.
Let me tell you something. Alex has a history of coming and going as she pleases. I never knew where she went, and I certainly don't know where she's gone now.
All right. Okay, fine. Would you just talk to your father for me?
You mean you haven't spoken to my father already?
I have, but if you could just make him see that I'm only concerned about Laura and where she is.
I am sure that my father has told you everything that he could.
Alan, he told me absolutely nothing. He told me nothing. I mean, I felt that his thinking was that I was just trying to pry into his personal life, and I'm not. I'm trying to find out something, Alan, anything that will tell me where my daughter is. And if it had to do with Alex, I figured the place to start was with your father.
Look, you've got to understand that my father, and anything that has to do with that diamond piece of sculpture, anything that he's not telling you, he's only trying to protect the Quartermain interest, business, that's all.
I understand that. But I'm only trying to protect my daughter's interests. I'm trying to protect her life here. And there's a link somewhere, Alan. There's a link with the Quartermains, and I thought you'd care, and I thought you would want to help me find out what it is.
Lesley, I don't know anything.
lunch. You're back already.
Yeah, it was quick because I didn't eat anything.
Would you like half the sandwich?
No, thank you.
What'd you find out?
Not much.
Al didn't help?
He either couldn't or wouldn't.
All right, well, what happened?
I don't know. Literally, he either didn't know anything or I saw a side of Alan I didn't even know existed.
What was that?
The Quartermain side. He really sounded like he did not know anything about anything. And yet I kept thinking to myself, coming back here, there are families, you know, who will fight like cats and dogs, even in public. But let an outsider approach, boy, and they band together. They're stuck together like super glue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's too bad. I'm sorry. But, I know you were really hoping that he'd open up with you.
Yeah, I was. And he didn't. And he sounded like his father.
Well, here's to hope in the future, and someone will help us.
Yeah, someone. Here's to the harbor master and the wet person and the hope that maybe they can tell us.